Hi everyone, my name is Jan, and today I want to show you how we do the little round table toppers. There you go, that's a little table toppers. Now these table toppers I learned to do at Gloria Horn's studio, and you can go on her Gloria Horn sewing videos on YouTube, and you can also go on her Facebook channel to see videos and get instructions on how she does hers. The reason I'm doing this video is because I do mine a little different. My settings are a little bit different than what Gloria does. So I thought I'd make this video and show you how I do them and what I have changed that is a little bit different. Now what you want to do, I'm going to cancel out of this, clear all. Yes, we want to get rid of all of that. And what you want to do, let me back out of here. So when you first open your screen, it's going to look like this. I'm on a Stellare 2 and I use my Design Center. These instructions are for the Stellare 2 and lower models. I don't know if some of the other brother machines you would have the capabilities of doing this. Depends on what your hoop size is. The largest I could do in this machine's a 9.5. Some of you might have an 8 by 12 hoop. You could do a topper that is 8 inches. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is I go into my little menu up here. I go up here and I want to change my hoop size. So let's go to page 4. My hoop size is 9.5 by 14. You choose the hoop size that you have and push OK. Alright, then go to My Design Center. Okay, and you should be in the My Design Center menu now. What I recommend is you take notes. I have notes here. And the first thing that we're going to do is our outside circle. So you want to label on your notes outside circle. And you kind of want to do them in an outline form. So you're already in My Design Center. So the next thing you do is go to Shapes. We want to circle. Press OK. Now we want to do the size, so go down here to size. We want a 9-inch circle. You're going to go to the icon with the arrows pointing out. Our size right now is 6.41. We want to increase it. Touch it, hold down till you get close to 9. 9.3. Oop. Okay. 9.4, 5. This is the tedious part, but you'll get there. Okay, now we have 9 inches. Now you want to center it. See the little dot right here? Push that, and then push OK. Alright, now we want to go to Line Properties, right here. Now we want this to be a straight stitch. We hit that. And I want my color to be red. I usually start off in the same colors no matter what top I'm doing. So I'm going to go to red. I changed it right there. Now push OK. Now we want to go to Line Bucket, which is the bucket. Now we want to tell the machine we want this line to be this certain thing. So touch the line, turn it red. Now this, we want to put this in a memory, the machine's memory, because we're going to call it back up again whenever we go further down the line in this, doing this topper. So you want the pocket with the arrow going in, touch that, touch your machine. Okay, now it's in the memory. Then you want to click Next. You want to touch Preview, but the number here is the stitch length. I always leave that the same. And then touch Preview. Then touch Set. Okay? Alright, that's the first part, and you can see it right up here. Okay? So when you're on the screen where it says add, you know you're in the right order here. Now the next thing we do is batting tack down. And what I like to do on that is make the circle a little smaller. That way the batting is not in the outside circle here when I go to turn it inside out. So we touch add, My Design Center, go to shapes, go to a circle, okay. We want our circle size to be, go to size. Right now our circle is 6.41. I want it 6 inches. I want it 3 inches smaller than the outside circle. So we want, I'm sorry, I was thinking of the inner circle. For the size for this one, we want this one to be 8.95. Don't want it to be 9. We want it a little bit smaller than the outside circle so that our batting won't get in this outside line here when we go to sew it all up. So we want to increase it. So go to the icon with the arrows going out. And we want 8.95. There we go. 8.95. Go to center it, the little dot. Okay. Go to line properties. We want a straight stitch. Now I want to change the color. I'm going to change this one to an orange. Or I don't want it red, but I want it close. We could do it rust or any of these colors on here. Let's do it a rust color, okay? Just any color that isn't red or something in here. Go okay. Now go to the bucket. Touch the line. Turns it the color. We don't want to save this line because it's for the batting. Touch next. Leave that the same. Preview. Okay. Set. Okay. Alright, now you see it right here. This is going to tell you what order it's going to stitch in. And we are back to our menu where we need to be. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our inner circle. That is, the inner circle is the one that's going to have the candle wicking in it, right here. There you go. We're doing the circle that's going to hold the white fabric. Okay, so mark inner circle. We're going to go add, My Design Center, shapes, circle. Okay. Now we need to resize this one. Okay. Size. We want this to be 6 inches. We want it 3 inches smaller than our outer circle. So we need to go to the icon with the arrows going in. Oop. Almost got there, huh? Okay, now we want 6 inches, so that's good. Now we want to center it. Okay. Go to line properties. Go to a run stitch. I do these green. Okay. Go to the bucket. Touch the line. Turn it green. Now this one, we're going to pull this up again later. We do want to save this in the pocket in the machine. So you do the pocket with the arrow going in, touch that, do the machine, okay, and then go next. Leave the stitch where it is, preview, set, okay. Alright, there we have our 3, and here's a view of our topper for what we've done. Next thing we're going to do is the fancy fill. The fancy fill is this white area here that has a fancy fill on the top of it. That's what we're going to do. So what we need to do is add. We need to go in My Design Center. And we need the pocket with the arrow going out. The machine. And we need to pull up the green that we just, oops, don't want that one. The green that we just saved. Okay, that one. Now we push set. Okay, we go to line properties. We want this a no sew. So push this icon here that has a red line going through it. Push OK. Push the bucket. Touch the line. That turns it gray. Now what you want to go into is down here. You want to go to fill properties. That's line, this is fill. Go to line properties. We're going to select a stipple stitch. Now if you want a decorative stitch, you would touch this icon here with a little green arrow there. You would select that, and then you'd be able to select a decorative stitch. We're going to go with stipple. Okay, then I usually select a blue. Okay. Go to bucket. Under the fill, touch inside the line. Now we want to do next. And now it's going to let us check our settings. Now this setting right here is for the stitch length. I always leave that where it is. Next is our spacing. And let's go up to 4. And you can choose whichever ones you want. I'm going up to 4. And this is for the distance. We can go up whatever we want to. Let's leave it at 20. Now set. And we can preview that. Okay. It looks good to me. It's not real tight. It's fairly, looks nice. It'll look nice. Okay, push set. Push OK. Alright, here we are, right here. It shows it right here. Now what we want to do next, we want to do another outside circle. Okay. Now the outside circle is so that we can lay our outside fabric. See this fabric right here? Yes, we're going to lay that fabric over the entire top of this topper. So we have to let the machine know that's what we're going to do. So we need another red circle. So we want to pull up the outside circle that we did earlier, so we don't have to do another one. So let's go add, My Design Center, and we want to click on the pocket with the arrow going out. We want to go to the machine because that's where we saved it. Now we want to go up here to the red circle, touch on that, set. Here's our red circle. Go to next, Leave that the same. Preview. OK. And set. And OK. OK. So that, see, we have a red one up here, but it's okay if we have a red one down here because the machine will still stop. Okay, so next, after our outer circle, what we are going to do is we want to do an inner circle. Let me flip this to the next page here. I'm sorry if it makes noise here. I just don't want it close to the microphone there. Okay. All right, so what I want to do next, we want to pull up the green circle. So what we want to do is add My Design Center. We want to go into the pocket that goes out. Go to the machine. We want the green circle up here. Set. Go to Line Properties. Let's see. I'm sorry. I was thinking of something else. Go to Line Properties. We want a running stitch. And I am going to change the color. Let's change it to purple. Okay. The bucket, touch the purple, and then next. Leave that, preview, okay. Now set, okay. And now we have the inner circle. Next, we want to add our candle wicking, which is this purple, the decorative purple right here. So we're going to go back to Add, My Design Center, pocket out. We want that green circle again. Machine, the green circle, set, Line Property. We want Candle Wick right here. Change the color to orange. Click OK. Now go to the bucket. We want to touch the circle. Turn it orange. We want next. And we want to change the sizes. So the size, I always change mine to 3. Okay, change it to 3. For the spacing, we want our spacing to be zeros, and then set. Okay, now we want to preview. Okay. Okay, set, and okay. All right, now that's next in line. Now the last thing that we want to do is our backing. So we need, again, our backing. Now this is where I want the backing the same size that we did the circle for the quilting. Now I didn't save that in the machine. I went ahead and did this one because it confuses me if I have the backing circle and the batting circle and the backing circle saved in the machine. So I do this one manually. So we're going to go Add, My Design Center, Shapes, Circle, okay. size. And our size, remember, we want this to be, oops, I think I undo. Go to size. I'm sorry. Trying to do this stick with my left hand. I'm right-handed, so it gets a little jumpy. Okay, so we want this to be 8.95. So enlarge it, one with the arrows going out. $8.95. Oop. $8.95. Go to the dot so we can center it. Go OK. Now go to line properties. We want a running stitch. We want yellow. I usually do yellow for the last run. Okay. Go for the bucket. Touch the line. Turns yellow. Go next. Preview. Leave that the same. Preview. Okay. Set. Okay. Now we have the yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps. All right. The last thing that I do is I want to center all of it. So what we want to do, let's go to Edit. Up here. We want to move. And we want to select the forward key. Not this one, that's the back key. We want to do the forward key. We're going to select that and then touch this dot in the center so we can center everything. We want to do this 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now push OK. All right, and you want to save this to your machine. Go to memory. You want it in your machine. Okay, and then you would touch embroidery. Okay, and now you could go ahead and stitch it out. So now whenever it's saved to the machine, so let's get out of this. Let's go to home page. Okay, that's the end of doing your topper. Okay, it's ready to stitch out. So you can go ahead and stitch it out from here. But let's say you stitch one out and you come back to your machine. It's okay to undo that. So now you've come back to your machine and you want, next day you want to stitch it again. Go to embroidery. Go to your machine icon right here. Okay, and you can see that now it's been saved into your machine under a different file. This is the one that I just got through doing, but you can see others that I have saved in the machine whenever I want to stitch them out. This saves it to a PHX file. And what you might want to do in your notes is you want to put the last 3 numbers. Mine's 969. That won't be your number, okay? Each machine has its different number. So you would click on the design, then you would push set. Okay, and then you'd push embroidery. Okay, and then you could go ahead and stitch it out as many times as you want to. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining me for this little video. Please make sure that you like and subscribe and share it with other sewing friends that you might have. This is a new YouTube channel. I just opened it up so I could put these videos on for everyone. So it'd be nice if we could build it up. So again, thank you so much. I'll be having other videos on here. I'll show you how to do this on a Solaris. I'll be showing you how to do hexagons, coasters, candle mats, anything else that we can do on these little toppers. The next video I'll do is I'll show you how to put a design on to your topper. This one has a design on it. See the flower? It's a little bit different when you want a design on this. This would stitch out with just the stippling, but when you want a design on it, you have to back completely out. After it does the stipple, you'll have to back out of this program and go into where your design is, stitch your design on here. You have to take a picture of your topper and everything. Then you go back into this program and you forward it to finish out your topper. So it's a little more involved, but it's not hard to do. So I will do a video on that also. Right now it will stitch out a topper with your stipple stitch and your candle wicking. So that'll give you something you can do that out. Okay, thanks for joining me. Bye for now.